I have these new pole dancing shoes and I absolutely love them, but I've had glitter on me no matter how much I wash. Hello everyone, my name is Happy Black Legends and thank you so much for joining me in a new video. Yes, so hello, how are you doing? I know I haven't been uploading as much as I'd like to the YouTubes, but that's because I've been really sitting and thinking about what I want to do with this channel, and I think I'm going to take it in a new direction. So we're just going to go for it. We're going to see how this goes and just vibe. So I just have to learn how to manage my shit better because your girl, let's just say she's trying to do some things, okay? Let's just say she's trying to do some things. She's trying to visualize some things. She's trying to, what did Solange say? Some things I imagined. That's the vibe. Today I wanted to talk about something that has kind of been bothering me for a while, and for some reason this week this topic has come up a lot, and that's the idea behind like fast fashion and Shein. This is just going to be the mindless ramblings of someone who has struggled with poverty and is a former fashion school dropout. So I have a lot of like personal takes and opinions on, you know, statements that people make when they say things like, you know, poor people need Shein, or Shein is accessible, or this fast fashion is accessible, whatever. I feel like people saying this mean well, but I don't know if they, how do I say this? Okay, I'm just gonna have to say it. Like, I couldn't afford to shop at Shein. There was times in my life where I had like less than $100 in my bank account for like months, and I had to live off of that. I'm not gonna spend the extra money on shipping. Excuse me. Also, yeah, it's cheap, but like, it's cheap for a reason. Like, the clothes are gonna rip, they're gonna stretch, they're see-through. I'm a curvy queen. A lot of the clothes I've purchased from Shein, especially the pants, they're very, very see-through. You have to be very careful about that. I used to always read reviews when I used to shop at Shein. Honestly, like, I just hate the whole like no ethical consumption under capitalism. People have taken that statement and like, y'all have gone running. Y'all running miles, like literal miles. Like, what the
bing bing.
Like, that was a statement that was made for poor people to not feel so bad about not always being able to afford the most ethical option. And now you have people who can afford the more ethical options like using that term in a really like ignorant and ironic way, and it's really annoying. And as a vegan, I hear people say that all the time, and it really pisses me off because it's like, you're talking to someone who has done all these things and yet is still within a certain income bracket. I feel the same way when people talk about like Amazon being like a necessity. Here's the thing, I do think that online shopping and delivery is very important for like numerous amounts of people with like disabilities. I myself don't drive, so it's very useful to get some things delivered rather than have to walk like blocks with some big ass package. Like, so I think that for many people, like, online shopping is a great thing. But what I don't like is when people act as if these services are like a necessity for people who are poor and all this stuff. And it's like, not everyone can even afford online shopping. Like let's have that conversation. Also, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I guess for me, like, I'm someone who tries my very best to live my life in a moral to live my life in an ethical way and to live my life in a way that aligns with my morals. So I don't shop at Walmart. I don't shop at Amazon. And I do my best to avoid fast fashion. Is it always possible? No, not always. Sometimes I need new clothes and I need them by the weekend. And like I said, I don't like to use Amazon. I'm not going to use Shein. So let me go to the mall, and all that shit is shit clothes, But my opinion, I'm just going to say this, thrifting. And I hate the bad rep that thrifting has gotten. I don't know if it's TikTok. I don't know if it's the Depop girlies. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to need people to back that up. Like, thrifting, in my opinion, is probably the most ethical way you can get clothes. Also, like, the problem in America specifically, it's not just like, I need clothes. It's overconsumption. It's the fact that you need clothes, but you don't want to wait an extra week for shipping, so you're going to choose the more expensive, like, fast express, Amazon Prime, like, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. And, that causes a lack of care in terms of labor for the people who are working for these companies and all that jazz. And in my opinion, like, as someone who tries to live my life in the most ethical way possible, hey, like I said, tries. I feel like thrifting is the best option, and it's the most affordable. Like, it's the actual most affordable. Like, I just went thrifting. I got this. I got my pants that I'm wearing. Dare I get up? Dare I get up? Ooh. I got these pants. Hold on. These pants, they got pockets. The crotch fit's a little weird, but that's okay. I got these pants, and then I got this really cute fucking outfit that I'm, like, just gonna put pictures of here. It's a really fucking cute outfit. I got these 4 pieces for like $17. Now, the thing about thrifting that I think a lot of people have issues with is, like, I don't know, I've heard people say that, like, thrifting is becoming more expensive, and I sort of agree with that, but also, like, that's just, like, kind of inflation. Also, we're used to cheap, shitty clothes that rely on shitty labor practices. So, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Also, like, where are you purchasing your thrifted items? Are you going on Depop and Poshmark and purchasing it from weirdos who live in studio apartments in the middle of a city and have racks and racks of thrifted vintage clothes? Like, who are you purchasing your thrifted finds from? Like, I mean, there are many, like, mom and pop thrift stores you can go to. I didn't even mention yard sales or estate sales. Oh my god, I love a good estate sale. You guys, let me tell you something. There's something so, like, going through dead people's is just fun. It's just fun. Like, I remember my very first estate sale. We came across this guy had a huge collection of Playboy Bunny magazines. And let me tell you something, y'all. There's something, in my opinion, so glamorous about the 1970s, 1980s aesthetic of Playboy. Like, just the way that the women carried themselves during those decades, mixed with, like, the glam, like, the cheesy glamour shots and the lighting. Like, I would have bought one, but I lived with my mom at the time, and I was like, girl, where am I gonna put this? Like, I knew I couldn't properly, like, display it, or it was just gonna collect dust, so I didn't buy it. But man, I should have bought at least one, because those were so cool. And he had, like, this dude had, he might have had every single every single magazine, every single release, every single edition, every issue. He might have had every single issue. God, grammar, vocabulary, English. And oftentimes, things that are, like, ripped or torn, when I go to purchase them, I'll be like, this is up. Like, give me a discount. And they usually do. I don't say it like that, but I say, hey, like, this has a hole in it, and, like, it's gonna take me some time to fix it, so can I get, like, $2 or $3 off? And most of the time they'll agree, or they'll give me a coupon for something else. Like usually people are like, yeah, whatever. I've even done this at Target. Like I've been at Target and there'll be like a stain on a jacket and I'm like, this has a stain. Can you give me like a little? And they usually do. Like, so I don't know. That's what I do. The dress that I bought from the thrift store, it was kind of ripping and frayed, and I just like quickly sewed it. Let me tell you something, y'all. I felt so zen, and it's just really nice to focus on something, and it's a good feeling to see yourself fix something that was previously broken. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just my experiences with like design and with fashion that make thrifting a much more fun experience for me, but I hate that like thrifting has gotten such a bad rep over the past few years. I think a lot of people also don't know how to thrift. Like when I went, these 4 pieces that I found, this was the only thing I found after my first walkthrough. Let me tell you something. When you go thrifting, you have to pick apart each single item. I said all that to say, wow, I went on a tangent there, but I said all that to say, like, as someone who has struggled with poverty and has been obese, like, I don't really understand people's need to like defend shopping at Shein. Like, sometimes I wish instead of like coming up with like these bullshit like social excuses, people would just own their shit. Like, I'm not perfect. I don't walk around here, you know, acting like I'm some perfect ethical being. I just do the best that I can. But like, I just get really annoyed and frustrated with people when they act like you criticizing me for this problematic thing that I'm doing is actually problematic because you're criticizing these different groups of people. And it's like, you don't even really care about these groups of people. You're just using them to justify your own shitty actions, and it's really annoying. I don't know. When people talk about fat people shopping at Shein, I'm like, I don't know about y'all, but them clothes were not it for me for a very long time. What I would say, once I got to 150 pounds, that's when I started to feel comfortable wearing clothes from Shein. But when I was in like the 200 range, or when I was like 180, bitch, what the fuck am I gonna do with napkin ass fabric? You're gonna see everything. You're gonna see my body. I might as well just walk around f***ing naked. Like, what are y'all talking about? It blows me away. Like, I think that TikTok is honestly a disease. Like, I think it has like made people feel the need to like justify and defend their behaviors and come up with all these like think pieces for why what they're doing isn't actually that shitty. And it's like, dude, if you want cute, cheap clothes and this is what you can afford, just say that. But acting like you're bound to shop at Shein and there's literally no other option, I think is really weird. You know, I have some experience with like the fashion industry and just the way it works, and I think it's a scam. You know, I might even do another video about like luxury brands because I didn't even get into it, but that's another thing I hate when people are like, don't shop at Shein, shop at this expensive name brand. Just go thrifting. Like, what are you guys doing? Thrifting is so easy. It's so easy. It's so cheap. And if you know how to do it, honestly, you can find some, like half of my wardrobe is thrifted. And y'all know me, like I am all about yellow. I like to say that I dress like a slutty kindergarten teacher. Like, I dress like if Miss Frizzle was a little bit more mentally unstable. Like maybe 23% or something, like just throwing out a figure. That's kind of my style. Like I said, I love layering. I love a good layer moment. Like, bring it to me. Give me like, let me wear like a tank top on top of a long sleeve with a jacket and like a scarf. Like, I love that. Anyways, my point was, like, I love my style. I think I have a very fun, eclectic, kooky, ookie, wookie, bookie sense of fashion, and half of my shit is thrifted, and I don't know. Also, eBay, Etsy exists. Like, there's just so many other options. I also have had, I have commissioned designers before to make things for me. That is more expensive. However, supporting a local artist is a really great thing you can do. There are a lot of other options for people out there, and I just think people don't know. But, like, if you want to shop at Shein, shop at Shein. But don't write a dissertation about how shopping at Shein is helping fat people. Like, what? Like, I can't. And I've seen so many bad takes. Like, I was like, this is, ugh. Y'all are just getting bold and loud, and like, just bold and loud and just incorrect. Oh my god, has that been there the whole time? That's really embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. But anyways, I hope you guys, ow, my ankle's like asleep. Oh, my ankle's asleep. It's like way too early in the AM, and I've ordered some vegan donuts. I'm gonna go eat my donuts. I'm gonna edit this video, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Also, I do plan on making another episode of Server's Diaries if you liked the first one. My leg is asleep, I'm sorry. Oof. Ooh, chow. Ooh, chile. I gotta go grab my donuts before the coyotes get them. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, y'all. Bye.